So these are my EFL Championship predictions for the midweek games. So let's get straight into it. Start off then with Hull versus Derby County. Hull suffered quite a bad defeat at home to QPR. Derby suffered a defeat away at Watford. For this game, I am gonna go for a 1-1 draw between Hull and Derby. You'd expect an improvement from both teams, wouldn't you? But I'm thinking though for 1-1 draw. Middlesbrough versus Leicester City. Middlesbrough obviously were held against Oxford United, which means Coventry extend that gap at the top. While Leicester conceded equaliser, which would have been a perfect start for Darry Wowett at Leicester. Darry Wowett, I think he'll be a good appointment on the short term, but on the long term, I just don't think he's a long term appointment. Darry Wowett is just someone you would appoint on the short term if you're in the Mets to get you out of that Mets really. And I think that impact will continue for Darry Wowett, and I think they'll frustrate Middlesbrough and go for a 1-1 draw. Swansea versus Preston. Swansea picked up a 1-0 win against Bristol City. Preston obviously lost 1-0 away at Blackburn. I'm done for the same storyline. I think I can only see one goal in this game, and I think it's done to Swansea. I'm done for a back-to-back 1-0 wins for Swansea. I think they'll win 1-0. Watford versus Ipswich. Watford got a good win against Derby. Ipswich were in that fucking mental game, weren't they, against Wrexham, using 5-3 away at Wrexham. But that's what happens when you go away to Wrexham. It just turns into a fucking crazy game, doesn't it? It turns into a crazy game. I think Ipswich will bounce back. I think they will win 2-1 away at Watford. Won't be easy, but I think they will win. West Brom versus Charlton. I can only go for a Charlton win here. I think Eric Ramsey is sleepwalking West Brom into where they're at the moment. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Charlton. Nathan Jones to Charlton. Wrexham versus Portsmouth. Should be tight game, that one. Portsmouth then an amazing victory to win 3-1 away at Millwall. Seem to do well, Portsmouth, don't they, in London. away to London grounds. Wrexham back that win against Ipswich up. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Southampton versus QPR. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that one. Blackburn versus Bristol City. I'm going to go for back-to-back 1-0 wins for Blackburn here. I think they'll win 1-0 against Bristol City. Millwall versus Burnham. I think Millwall will improve from that Portsmouth defeat, but I still think it's going to be a 2-2 draw in that game. Norwich versus Sheffield Wednesday. Should be a comfortable win for Norwich. Sheffield Wednesday are already down. Done for a 3-0 win for Norwich. Sheffield United versus Coventry. Obviously the Sheffield Derby's on today, but I'm going to go for Coventry to win 2-1. They've got that momentum back now, Coventry, after a recent pip. And finally, Stoke versus Oxford. I'm going to go for a shock victory for Oxford. Well, I don't think it is a shock. Stoke are in bad form at the moment, and I think Matt Purenfield's side will frustrate Stoke, and I think they'll get a goal and get a hard-fought 1-0 winner away at Stoke. So then my EFL Championship midweek predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.